Today is a sweet and beautiful day because we are making my favorite cookies. Hello friends, welcome back. It's Eva here. All the cookies are made in one bowl. They are quick, easy, soft, chewy, healthy, just the way I love them, and they are perfect for any occasion, especially for the holidays coming up. And as always, the recipes will be on my blog and the link will be down below this video in the description box. And so let's dive in. I can't wait to get started, and I'm sure you want to see them as well. So let's dive in. My almond cookies are an easy and delicious recipe to make, and the best of all, they are both gluten-free and dairy-free, refined sugar-free, soft and chewy with an amazing hint of almond flavor. These are definitely the #1 cookie everyone in my family and friends ask for. The cookies are very simple to make to the degree that I believe they are foolproof and delicious. To a bowl, we're going to add 1½ cup of oat flour, 1 cup of almond flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, and then we're going to mix it well until combined. And then we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup plus 2 tablespoons, and then also 1½ teaspoon of almond extract. And then we're going to mix it well before we add the unrefined coconut oil. And we want to make sure that it is unrefined and you don't melt it at all, because it is kind of working like a butter. Instead of butter, we're using this coconut unrefined oil, and it works beautifully. And you want to mix it until it turns into a dough that you see right now. And then we're going to cover with plastic wrap and store it in the fridge for 10 minutes. And once ready, remove the plastic wrap, preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, and then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of the dough, and I'm just going to roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to add pecan on the top. You can also use almonds if you wish, or you can almond all together. I'm just using it because it's just so pretty and I love it. And the reason that we put it in the fridge, the dough, just because we want the oil to kind of get hardened so the cookies don't spread too much. I'm gonna bake them at 350 for 10 minutes. And once it's done after 10 minutes, we're gonna remove it and let it cool down on the tray for 5 minutes before we're moving into a cooling rack. Now they will be a little bit softer at first, but they will harden a little bit. But they are chewy and soft at the same time, and then a little crispy on the outside. The house smells so good, you guys. This recipe makes 15 sweet almond cookies. Our crispy lemon cookies are healthy and simple stir shape and bake recipe. These are gluten-free, refined oil. They are made with almond flour, oat flour, almond butter, and squeeze of lemon and its zest. To a bowl, we're gonna add 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup plus 2 tablespoons, half a cup of almond butter, and also 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to mix everything well until it's combined. And also we're gonna add a zest of 1 lemon. And then we're going to mix it well until it's combined. Then we're going to add 1 cup of flour, oat gluten-free flour, 1 cup of almond flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and a pinch of salt, and 1 juiced lemon, the whole lemon. And then we're going to combine it until a nice dough forms. And then I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the butter, and I'm going to roll it into a ball. These cookies will not spread too much, so they will just spread a little bit, but not too much. And what I'm going to do is press down with my fingers to flatten them a little bit. You can use a tablespoon here, or you can use your fingers just like I do. And then I'm going to bake it for 10 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. And then once they are done, as you can see, they spread just a little bit, and they will be nice and crispy with a nice lemon flavor. This recipe makes 20 yummy cookies. This makes perfect addition to your holiday cookie box. The wholesome cranberry and chocolate oat cookies have a chewy, soft, and flavorful oat base with a dark chocolate chip and the tart cranberries. They are naturally sweetened with bananas, no refined sugars added, oil-free except for the healthy fats from the chia seeds, which are full of omega-3, so it's healthy and flavorful treat that everyone will enjoy any time of the day. They are simple and delicious guilt-free cookie. First, we're going to start by chopping the cranberries. I find it much nicer to have them in the little pieces than big chunks. Then we will set it aside. Then we're going to preheat the oven to 350. In the meantime, we're going to peel the 2 ripe bananas, and you want to make sure it's ripe so they're really sweet and it will make the cookies much sweeter. So it's very important they're really nice and ripe. And then we're going to mash it with fork, or you can use a potato masher, whatever you prefer. The next thing we're going to do is add the vanilla extract, the chia seeds. It's 2 tablespoons of chia seeds and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to mix it well. Next, I'm going to put 1.5 cup of steel oats into a blender and pulse them a little bit because I really need quick oats for the recipe and I didn't have any, so I'm just going to pulse them a little. And then we're going to add them to a bowl with also 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then you want to combine this well and then add 1/4 cup of cranberries and 1/4 cup of chocolate chip. Then we're going to mix it well and take a full spoon of the dough, and we're going to create a little disc-like shape that the cookies will not spread. So you want to make sure that is the shape you like. We'll then bake them at 350 for 13 minutes. This recipe makes about 13 cookies. They're perfect size for anyone. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 13 minutes at 350, and when they're ready, we're gonna let them cool down on the cooling rack. Perfect for school snack or any time of the day, as they are really wholesome and guilt-free cookies. You can store them on the counter in the airtight container for 4 days or in the fridge, but remember, when you do that in the fridge, they will definitely harden a little bit more, but they're so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipes, and let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite kind of cookie. I would love to know. I'll give me some ideas for my future videos. I'm sure I'll be making more of those, and also maybe I can make them more veganized for you. And thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below or hit the thumbs up. I really always appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.